Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the SAP Center at San Jose. You're watching NBC Sports California National Sim Hockey, NSHL Hockey. The San Jose Sharks coming off of a victory in Philadelphia, a 4-1 victory, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. They look to redeem their home woes, however. Their only home game was a loss to the Pittsburgh Penguins. They play the Toronto Maple Leafs here tonight, and we'll see if they can beat Frederik Andersen and take home only the fourth home team victory in the history of the NSHL. Starting net in goal tonight for the Sharks is number 31, Martin Jones. At the other end, like I mentioned before, it's Frederik Andersen wearing number 31 in blue tonight. Build, what do you have to tell us?
Well, we haven't been streaming yesterday, and we've already had the first game today. The Flyers defeated the Arizona Coyotes 7-5. It was a 7-0 game at one point, and it looked like the Coyotes had a lot of momentum going. Couldn't quite catch up. Yesterday we didn't stream, and the two games you missed there is the Coyotes actually won on home ice as they defeated the Carolina Hurricanes 5-3, and the Golden Knights defeated the Wild 4-2 as home teams went 2 for 2 on home ice last night. Tomorrow, the Vegas Golden Knights are in Pittsburgh to play the Pittsburgh Penguins, and later on that evening, the Carolina Hurricanes are in Minnesota.
And also in other news, the Arizona Coyotes, after losing 7-5 today, have been sold by Light Yagami 118, who you can see down there in the corner there behind the glass.
Yeah, it was sold by Light, and it was bought by Mew Is Better.
Mew Is Better has taken over the ownership of that team for the remainder of this season.
In other news, the Toronto Maple Leafs will be sold at the end of the season by, me. I will be switching out teams. Next season, I will own the St. Louis Blues.
Oh, well, that's only if the Leafs can go 20-21.
Yeah, sure enough.
If the Leafs win tonight, then it looks like the Leafs owner will be here to stay. Currently, the Leafs are 0-3-0. And we are 2 minutes out of the face-off here from the SAP Center at San Jose. It looks like Thomas Plekanec and Logan Couture will be taking the face-off here at the second game of the night. The Arizona Coyotes started off trailing 7-0 in that game, but they came back to within 2. So, should the Leafs get off to an early start, it is not necessarily the end of the game. We've also seen the Carolina Hurricanes come back, get off to a huge lead, a 5-1 to be precise, and then lose the game 9-7.
We actually did a practice game earlier today where the Toronto Maple Leafs were leading the San Jose Sharks 6-0 entering the third period. But at the end of that game, Toronto barely scraped away with a 7-6 victory. The game winner scored off the stick of Thomas Plekanec, which I thought was very interesting since he came from a rival team, the Montreal Canadiens.
And a last-minute face-off change for both squads. Eric Fair is going to take the face-off now, and Tyler Bozak wearing number 42 for the Toronto Maple Leafs, he will take that face-off. It is 8:30 and we are underway. Taking it into their own zone are the Toronto Maple Leafs after that face-off win. Sharks battle for the puck, comes to the near side, cleared by Toronto. Bozak is there, sends deep, and Burns there to retrieve it for San Jose. Sharks clear the zone. It comes all the way to the side of the net, pushed to the corner, and save made. Sharks back into the corner. Puck crosses back, and along the boards, Donskoy puts some pressure on the Leafs as they'll get it out. And back into the Toronto zone comes the puck. Joakim Ryan plays it, and now it'll be played back the other way by the Toronto Maple Leafs. Side of the net, opportunity there, and the Sharks get it out. Joakim Ryan brings it in. Lost it to the Leafs defenseman there, number 28, and now Plekanec will, Thomas Plekanec attempts to get it through center. Carlson sends it back in. Comes awkwardly off the boards, but Anderson was there to make the save. Played behind the net. Sharks bring it back out front. Fair, looking for the shot, can't quite get there, and sliding on his helmet was one of the Toronto Maple Leafs as the Sharks send it back down. Austin Dillon, and he pressures his teammate DeMello. Save it! They score! My goodness, an early start, and Donskoy gets the first one of the night.
Sharks just made a great play off the boards, went back behind the net, and like we've seen in previous games, teams are just attacking the Leafs from behind the net, bring it right out in front, and Donskoy gets a stick on it, just like that. The Sharks take an early 1-0 lead over the Toronto Leafs.
And it's not often, though, that the home team has won these games. The Sharks trying to become only the fourth team to do so. Maybe even the third. And the puck goes down into the San Jose end, where the Leafs attempt to play it, lose it to Hurdle and the Sharks. Couture taking it to the boards, dangerously out front, and it's off the goalpost! And the Sharks clear. Dangerous opportunity for Toronto. 2:50 to go. Leafs send it back down. Sharks defense there. Hurdle, and now Couture's flipping it around. Clears the zone. Comes along the boards, sent in. Saved there by Frederik Andersen. Played again by Couture behind the net. And now it's played by Riley, number 44, in blue. And the Leafs with an opportunity steered aside. Sharks clear the zone, but it's sent back in by the Leafs, and the Sharks have it again. Here's a breakaway for Fair. Directed it wide. Leafs send it in. Opportunity there off the rebound from the boards. Out in front of the net, and the Leafs take it back. Sharks coming on as they bring it to the near side boards. Leafs clear and send it back into their own end, where it's played by Nazem Kadri to the near side boards and up the way where Dillon can play it. Patrick Marleau making his return to the SAP Center for the second time in his career. He's playing as a Toronto Maple Leaf and not a San Jose Shark, but it doesn't matter. The Sharks make it 2-0. Brendan Dillon gets the credit.
He just sent it in from almost center ice, and it just trickles all the way down over the blue line, right past Anderson. No one can get there, and the Sharks now lead the Leafs.
And Frederik Andersen couldn't make the save. 1:30 to go, first period, and the Sharks have the lead. Off of the face-off, it's sent to the far side. Gardner in to retrieve it. for the Toronto Maple Leafs, and they clear the zone. Bozak, and a save by Jones. And the Sharks clear, send it all the way down. And it's played by Connor Brown. Roman Polak is there. The Leafs clear again, and it's sent to the far side. Sharks get it in. Here's another opportunity, and Donskoy misses the net. Pardon me, that was DeMello. And now the Leafs with an opportunity on a wide open net, and they score.
Not sure what Martin Jones is doing there. I don't know whether he fell asleep over on the left side of the net or whether he got taken out, but nonetheless, the Leafs split that deficit in half off the stick of Tyler Bozak. Just take it down all by themselves, no Sharks on them, and the Leafs just put it in the back of the net.
The assist comes from Connor Brown, and the goal at 4:18. And we're back to within one. Off the face-off, Tierney lost it. Leafs gain the zone. Off the back of the net, Sharks get it around and clear. Tierney was the player trying to make that play, and it enters the San Jose, or the Toronto end, excuse me. Tierney along the boards. Number 25 in teal for some reason. And back to play it is LeBanc. And the Leafs clear. Off the boards though, and Anderson's got to make a good play, and he does. Gets it to one of his teammates, and the Leafs get it down all the way into the other end. 10 seconds left, first period. Timo Meier getting to it, and he scores! 6 seconds to go, first period, and it's a 3-1 lead.
Well, it just looks like Meier beat all the Leafs to the puck and just shot it past Anderson, maybe in the top left corner. It was just a well-aimed shot, and Sharks take it late, or take a 2-goal lead late in the first period.
And we've got a hockey game. The San Jose Sharks trying to take a 3-1, trying to get their third win on the year and end their home woes. They've lost. They lost their first game and haven't played at home since. They've only ever won on the road. That was the Carolina Hurricanes the first of the year, and then the Philadelphia Flyers 2 days ago, I believe. But we've got a hockey game here on NBC Sports California. Leafs win the draw. Van Riemsdyk attempted to get it in. Connor Brown was there as well, and the puck is played behind the net. Sharks, and now Donskoy with it, sending it towards his own net, steers it to the side, and now Pavelski looking for it to get it out of the zone. Sharks clear, and now the Leafs have some cleaning up to do in their own zone as Vlasic sends it around. Getting to the puck are the Sharks, but the Leafs are there as well, and they'll score. Tie game. And it's Connor Brown who gets the goal. That's his second point of the night.
Connor Brown basically just slap-shotted it right in between the two circles, almost at the hash marks. Beats Martin Jones, never had a chance to it. And the Leafs once again are within one.
And now the face-off. 4:25 to go, second period, and the Leafs are back to within one. Donskoy brings it in for the Sharks. The Leafs bring it to the near side. Flipped around, Kane. And he'll send it across! Trying to find a Shark to put it home from the slot. Not one there, and so it'll be given back to the Leafs. And it's brought in, but cleared by the Sharks. Retrieving it from the corner is Pavelski. Battle along the boards, kept in by Kane, sent back into the corner by Pavelski. And now Pavelski trying to make some more moves as Plekanec sends it to the near side. Sharks clear. Plekanec is there. but they'll get it back. But Ryan gets it back in, and the Leafs clear again. Ryan sending it into his own zone. Jones stuck for some reason behind his net. Puck clears the zone. Burns now with an opportunity, and he shot it wide. Bodker there to get the puck, pressure from Marner, and they battle for it behind the net, and it's cleared by the Leafs. And now a wide open net. Here's the opportunity. Sharks make the play, but off of the rebound, it's going to be Marleau that picks it up and scores.
No, it's Roman Polak. This one will be assisted by Patrick Marleau, though, as he shoots it. Oh, no, unassisted. Okay. Maybe a Shark touched it before Polak did, but looked like Marleau was about to go to the net, decided not to, banked it off the boards. Polak picks it up, throws it into the empty net. Martin Jones, I guess, stuck behind his own net, but nonetheless, Leafs are back to a tie game with 3:03 left in the second period.
That's right, 3:03 to go. And Eric Fair loses the face-off to Plekanec, and it's sent in. Leafs played along the near side boards, trying to move it towards the center of is Toronto, but taking it into the corner and behind the net are the Sharks. Justin Braun putting pressure there as the Leafs carry it through the neutral zone. Side of the net, and they score! Justin Braun with an absolute idiotic error.
This one's going to go to Andreas Janssen. Looked like maybe touched it behind his net. Shot it around the boards, and Justin Braun did the rest. Just pushed it all the way down right past Martin Jones. And for the first time in this game, and for just the second time this season, I believe, Toronto Maple Leafs are in the lead.
And an absolute blunder from Justin Braun. Peter DeBoer's got to be extremely unhappy with that play, as the Sharks lose the draw, actually, and the Leafs had it in the offensive end. Hurdle trying to manipulate from behind Polak there as it comes to the near side board, sent in by the Leafs on top of the net, and clearing it away from any danger is Brendan Dillon. Back in, Jones knocked down. He's got his skates stuck in the ice, and pressure along the boards. Sharks clear. Along the boards, the Leafs gain the zone once again. Pressure from multiple Sharks, including Bodker and Couture, and the Leafs have the puck back. They attempt to regroup, but Couture steals it away in the offensive end for San Jose, and Cottery now to play it for Toronto, sent back in. Nazem Cottery battle along the boards, and they clear. Sent in. Now Hurdle playing behind the net, brings it back around, and cleared. Off of the glass there, and now to get it is Hainsey. Playing off of the wall there are the Sharks, and centering it. Oh, couldn't go, and the Leafs clear again. Hurdle to play along the far side. Dillon is there as well. Out in front, and the Sharks move it away from any danger. Can't quite clear the zone, however, and so it'll stay in and be played by a Toronto Maple Leaf. And now DeMello lost the puck again. It's played by Marleau, sent around, side of the net, and now picked up by DeMello, and he'll clear. Sent all the way down. Could this go in? Yes! Justin Braun redeems himself with a goal for the other side.
Justin Braun redeems himself, shoots it down the ice, and it just looked like Anderson maybe couldn't get there. Braun just gives it one little tap to tap it over the line. Sharks retie the game, 4-4.
And 49 seconds to go, second period of play. We might be tied after two. Couture battled with Plekanec on the face-off, and the Sharks bring it in. Bodker, Morgan Riley, and Hainsey taking the puck to the boards. And the puck is cleared. Off of the boards, Riemsdyk on top of the net, and it goes through, and that's going to count.
This one is going to be William Nylander just looks like he pushed it through the net, maybe went out in front, hit off of Burns or Joachim Ryan. But they're crediting it to William Nylander. He just throws it on top of the net, jumps up with it, and 5-4 Maple Leafs.
And a dangerous play nonetheless, but still he got it done. Off of the face-off, the Leafs get it in. They've broken the tie, 5-4. Side to the net, opportunity there. The Leafs couldn't do it. And now Rick and the Sharks get it in. Off the boards, Burns. Coming to the near side is Hurdle with it. Sent towards the net. The rebound! Hurdle was there! Couldn't get his stick on the ice, and the Leafs clear. And that'll do it for the second period. It's 5-4 Toronto. You're watching NBC Sports California. We'll be back. And back here in San Jose, the Toronto Maple Leafs win the face-off, and we're underway. Second period, here's the opportunity, and they score! It is Johnson puts it into his own net, and Justin Braun, trying to do everything he can to redeem himself after his own goal, gives the San Jose Sharks the tie game once again.
From my angle, it didn't look like Janssen put it in, just like looked like Braun just slap shot it, and it got by Anderson. 5-5.
And we have a hockey game here in San Jose. An exciting one. Off the face-off, Sharks win it, send it in, and the Leafs head to recover it, and they do. Here comes Marlowe with it. Excuse me, that's Marner. And the Sharks get it out of the zone. Tie game. Again, the rule is if the game should be tied at the end of 3 periods, no team gets the 2 points. We remain a tie. And there's an opportunity, save Jones. Like I was saying, we remain tied, and both teams only are awarded 1 point. Carlson's shot, and that just missed. And the Leafs clear again. Marlowe, the former Shark, plays it behind the net, off of the cage, out in front, centered, and clearing it is number 11 in blue. Play to the corner by Matthews. Leafs attempting to get it up ice. Sharks get it back in. Off the side! Opportunity there for Sorensen is denied. Front of the net, Braun. Sorensen now with it. Plays behind. Scrum along the boards. 10 goals combined here tonight so far. Sorensen, puck goes to the far side. Sharks bring it back across. Clearing the zone. Sent in. And now looking there is DeMello for San Jose. Off of the boards, cleared. Dillon along the boards now, and the Sharks play it dangerously into their own end. Playing behind the net, it's on top. Sharks get it away from danger for now. Meyer, and it's going to be sent in. Here's a breakaway. Oh, Dermott just almost put it in his own net. My goodness. What riveting action here in San Jose. DeMello, and that puck goes wide. Dangerously out front, and it's banked back in. And the Leafs have it again. Kadri this time. Kadri just finds a way to grab this puck, pull it off of the boards, and bank it in off the back of Martin Jones. And the Sharks are trailing once again. Does Justin Braun need to make a hat trick to tie it again?
I was trying to talk. I guess that was me, but I have no idea what happened. I guess Kadri stood out in front, banked off a few legs. Leafs take a 6-5 lead, but Wow, that was crazy.
And here come the Sharks! Oh, the Leafs get it back. Plenty of time to tie this game. But also plenty of time for the Leafs to open it up. As they take it back into their own end. Tierney to play. Sends it dangerously. Side of the net. And it goes in.
And it's a goal.
Travis Dermott, after almost making a incoherent blunder to put it into his own net, he's got one here for the right team.
He just threw it in front. Good things will happen. It's exactly what happened. Leafs lead 7-5.
And this has been a wild, wild hockey game. Off the face-off, Couture, and the Sharks bring it in, and somehow it glitches off the wall and into the San Jose net. And Mitch Marner gets the credit.
Well, I guess the Leafs will take it any way they can get some goals. They're going to need to. Mitch Marner ends up getting credited. I guess it went into the net. 8-5 Maple Leafs.
My goodness. Oh. And now the Sharks are trailing by 3. Can they make the comeback and stop the bleeding here in San Jose? Off the face-off, Pavelski lost it, and so Matthews brings it in. To get it is Hurdle, as the Sharks change on the fly. Sending it in. Here's an opportunity. Hyman! Battle there, and it's taken to the boards and cleared. Sharks still with their top line on the ice. Not exactly a bad decision, as Braun plays it behind the net. Plays it off the boards. They toss their second line on of Bodker, Couture, and Hurdle, and it's played behind the net. Battle behind. Jones comes all the way out. Sharks clear the Sharks clear the zone. Sent all the way in, and there was an opportunity for Carlson. Excuse me, Bodker. But the Leafs get it out. Battle along the near side boards. Take it back in. Opportunity, and Bodker's denied. And the puck comes out of the zone. Played off of the back of Jones. Side of the net. And Marlowe with it. Coming up the way. Here's the Sharks. It was DeMello. Sent. And now Fair, the former Maple Leaf, sends it around. Carlson plays it off the boards. Vlasic there. And the Leafs clear. Puck sent in. Marner. And it's still a save. Marlowe now with it. The former Shark plays it behind the net. Battle. And the Leafs clear. Now Fair getting up. He's got a wide open net. Oh, and he was steered wide by Mitch Marner of the Toronto Maple Leafs. And now Marner brings it up through the neutral zone, and this will be no, it's not. They missed the net with the shot. Sharks gain the zone. Played by Marlowe. It's Carlson there to get it back, and he does. Centering, not a single man in teal there, and the Sharks are going to continue their woes at home. It's an 8-5, very close game, but a victory nonetheless for the Toronto Maple Leafs.
And it's about time. 0-3 start. They needed to get a win, trying to get back in the playoff contention. Got their first 2 points of the year, and it was a big 2 points. Leafs take this one 8-5.
Well, thank you for tuning in to NBC Sports California. We'll be at you tomorrow, coming live from. We'll be coming at you live from Pittsburgh, where the Vegas Golden Knights take on the Penguins, and then after that, the Carolina Hurricanes take on the Minnesota Wild. You've been watching NBC Sports California. On behalf of Builder, I'm DNP. We'll see you tomorrow in Pittsburgh.